Hey crafters, welcome to July. The second half of the year begins now. Soon it will be Christmas. Oh, don't say that. If this is your first time here, I'm Sarah and I love all things craft. So let's get some crafting done. This month's free SVG is this cute happy birthday card that layers cardstock and vinyl together. I think the end result is fantastic. I've also included a card template and an envelope so you can make it all in one easy go. If you want to grab yourself some of this great shimmer vinyl from Tech Wrap Craft, I have a link and a discount code in the description below. So go grab all those craft supplies and let's get crafting. So the supplies I'm going to be using for this project is some cardstock. So I've got black and yellow and I've got some white cardstock to use as the card and also for the envelope and also to pop the vinyl on because I'm going to be using this shimmer vinyl from Tech Wrap Craft. Now I really love this. It's got the shimmery finish of glitter, but it's actually got a smooth surface, not like normal glitter vinyl. So if you do use glitter vinyl, you'll know that it's hard to transfer and because it usually has a texture on it, but this is actually really good. And this transfer tape actually goes really well with this shimmer vinyl. So I'm going to be using a range of colors for the flowers. I'll also be using some foam squares to give it a bit of dimension. So grab all your supplies. Oh look, my nails match this. And let's get crafting. So we jump into Design Space and upload all of the files. Now with this SVG you will get the happy birthday design, but you will also get the template for the card and also the template for the envelope. Now I'm just going to hide these for the time being because we will, oops, wrong one. So we'll talk about those in a minute, but what we've got here is just our layered design for the birthday card. So with this project, I'm going to use card and I'm going to use vinyl because I've got a really nice shimmer vinyl by Tech Wrap. If you want to purchase this vinyl, I've got a discount code and a link in the description below. But I really like this shimmer vinyl and so I'm going to use it for these flowers just to give this a bit of a pop. So when you upload this design, if you ungroup the layers, you will see there's a whole lot of different pieces. Now, before we cut it out, we just need to make sure that we have the pieces cutting from the things that we need them to cut from. So I'm just going to ungroup them all. Now, this one is going to be from card. All of these black layers, I'm going to cut out of cardstock. So they're all going to be cardstock. Now these ones that are coloured, I am going to cut from cardstock that has vinyl on top of it. And then this one, this back piece, I'm going to cut from cardstock as well. So once we're ready to go, we can just click Make It. Now I have put the vinyl on top of the card, as you can see right now. Just layer it on there. And once we've done that, we will be able to cut it out. Okay, so when we're choosing our material to cut it out, because this is a fairly thick vinyl and it's on top of card, I've done a few test cuts and I've worked out that this shimmer leather 1mm, it's a bit difficult to say, but there you go. If you use that setting, it actually does 3 passes over the cut and it actually cuts it perfectly fine. So if you want to use that one while you cut the vinyl that is on top of the cardstock. So let's cut that out. Okay, so once we've cut those ones out, we go back and we're going to cut out the cardstock. So all of these black pieces and this grey one, which I'm actually going to cut out of a nice yellow colour cardstock. So we'll just go and cut those ones out of cardstock. And for cutting cardstock, I like to use the cardstock for intricate cuts setting because that does 2 passes over the cardstock and cuts it nice and clean. and we'll use more pressure. Let's cut those out. So I've cut out all of the pieces to put together for the top of the card. Now there are many little tiny pieces, so make sure you put them in a safe place and don't lose them, because we'll need to be sticking them on. Now I'm just about to use some glue, which is this glue here, which I have just popped into a little container that has a tiny nozzle on it, which I can use for precision. Alright, so I will just start first, before I start with the little pieces, we'll just move those out of the way. I'll just stick the happy birthday onto the backing. Once that's in the right spot, give it a bit of a press down. Okay, and we'll leave that one over there. So now we're just going to put these flowers together. So I'm just going to stick the black bits onto the top of the vinyl and the card, which cut out quite well. I did use the setting I said before, but didn't quite cut through the first time, so I left it in, pressed the C button again on the Cricut, and it cut again and cut out perfectly. So that's just a tip for if you don't cut properly, don't take out your project, just press the C. Go. Now the big one goes in the big center. Tweezers are handy right now. There we go. This one. This is a bit fiddly, but works fine with some tweezers. There we go. Now the leaves. There we go, all the pieces are done. Now we'll pop the pin back in here so that we don't clog up our glue. Good to go. Grab some foam squares and we will use those. So let's just get these in the right spot first. Okay, we'll get our glue back out and we will just stick down these leaves. So we'll use our foam squares for the centers of these. There we go. Just put that in there like that. Okay, and there we go, so sparkly. All right, now we'll get our card and we'll stick that on. So I've cut out the envelope and the template for the card. So I just use the scoring tool to score along there, which just means that it folds a lot easier. So we can just place this onto our card. Now you could use colored card, or you could even cut out a rectangle and pop it on here like a glitter or something for the background. I'm just going to leave it as the white. Just going to use some more glue. Into the center. So there we go, there's our card all done. Perfect. Now with the envelope, I've just scored along here. Now if you weren't able to score, you could just use a ruler and fold it, and that would work perfectly fine too. So we just go and fold all of these pieces in. Now you can use glue to stick these together, or you can use a double-sided tape. Just going to use some glue because it's easier. So just a little bit along here, along both these sides. There we go. And there's your envelope all done. So we can close it, bit of washi tape, and there's your card and your envelope. Very nice. Perfect little birthday gift. Well, let me know what you think in the comments below. What did you think of the card and the vinyl? I think those shimmery flowers were just perfect. Did you make one for yourself? Let me know in the comments below. I'm a bit obsessed with this shimmery vinyl at the moment, and if you want to grab yourself some, I have a discount code and a link in the description below. I hope you had fun crafting with me today. You can find all the links that you need in the description below, and while you're down there, why not sign up for my monthly newsletter so that you never miss a free SVG. And if you like this video, don't forget the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back soon with some more crafty adventures, but until then, you have a great week and I'll see you next time. Bye.